What's up guys, I'm iFlekz. My highest rank is 400 stars in Mythical Glory last season. I have 85% win rate in 3000 games and I will try to teach you to be as good as the best players in the world. I hope you enjoy. What's up guys, welcome to the Heroes to A to Z, and in this episode we will be playing Akai and Alice. So in game number 1 we are playing Akai. So Akai is like pretty much the strongest tank at the moment. He is super strong, his early game damage is insane, and he has the longest stun in the game. And you can see the build on screen here. This is the build I'm using. I think it's the best build so far. You can mix it up a bit, like if the team is full AD you can focus more on armor items. If the team is more, or the enemy team is more focused on magical damage, then you focus more on magic resistance obviously. But yeah, Akai is super strong from early to late game and you can play really aggressive with him. As you can see here, I know this Roger is pretty low, so I'm just diving him. I get the stun, I'm waiting for my teammate to help a bit. Unfortunately he misses here, but I managed to snipe him with my second ability as you can see here. So how do you play Akai? First you throw your second ability, jump in with your dash to stun the enemy, and then if needed you use your ultimate to get him to the wall. Akai is really good for pushing enemies into your tower or against the wall and stunning them for a long period. I recommend using Petrify because it makes your CC even longer and you can easily stun and hit the enemy. And you can see here I'm engaging using my ultimate and getting the airfall against the wall. Unfortunately the tower was down, or else I would have just pushed him on the tower. As you can see here I'm defending my teammate using my second ability and stun with my dash again. So here the Farsa has no mobility, and as you can see I use my combo to stun the Farsa with Petrify, and now I get the Fanny against the wall. Fanny's like the very mobile hero, but he always dashes to walls so you can easily get him to the wall. As you can see here, Roger is trying to kill me. I use my second ability to get a shield, because every time you use an ability, like a 3 seconds cooldown I think, you get a shield, and that's why I survived. As you can see here, I see Fanny going to the wall, I jump on her, use my ultimate and get him stuck against the wall and he dies. Also Forza, I just go in, I'm just playing really aggressive like always. I'm super tanky, I do a lot of damage, so you can just play really aggressive. As you can see here, I'm half HP, but I still don't care. I still don't care about the tower. I just dive, and yeah, my teammate finish off the kill. Again, just diving faster, so I interrupt the ult. You can have so much impact on the Akai. You can see here, I sniped the Farsa as well. Really nice. So Akai, guys, be sure to play Akai. He is like the best tank in the game. As you can see here, a lot of damage in the team. So in game number 2 we're playing Akai. We're playing 3 games Akai, 3 games Alice. So as you can see here, I'm in lane, I'm 0, 0 and 1. I used the Petrify on the Alpha, so he's stunned for a pretty long time. Now the Natalia was coming, I saw her on the map, so that's why I engaged. And I sniped this Alpha again with my second ability. As you can see here, I'm waiting in the bush for Akai to go in. He doesn't know me, so I push him under tower now. That last bump, I shouldn't have done it to actually push him out of the smoke. That was a bit my bad. But we still managed to get the kill on the enemy Akai. So here I just keep engaging. I see the Lila, so I petrify him and use my ult, get him on the tower, and he just dies after. And now my Lancelot still survives. So I saw the Fanny, I was waiting in the bush, but unfortunately I have to run. I cannot stun him against the wall anymore. But you can see a 1 versus 1 against the Fanny. I stun him here. And my Petrify is almost up, but I 1 versus 1 the Fanny easily, because Akai is also really strong in 1 versus 1 situations because of the shield, because of the high damage, and unfortunately we lost the game though, because my team was not following me up, and as you can see I did 40% damage as a tank, so that's, you can really see how useless my team was in that game. So also Hayabusa, like he can be really annoying and he can use ultimate and stuff, but he cannot do anything against Akai. Akai is just too strong. There's pretty much no counter to Akai. So unfortunately I missed my dash here. But yeah, I see the Hayabusa walking and I stun him against the wall still. And he dies. So already 2 kills. It's probably even 2-0-2. I get 2 people with my ult. Unfortunately, only a Cyclops, but killing the Cyclops for free like this, it's really nice for our team. And we can just follow up and chase the enemy Ruby down. And I use my dash to on the Ruby. As you can see here, the dash of Akai is really strong for engaging. It's really strong to also jump away because the dash is super long. And this Hayabusa was just trolling and dying on the tower. I don't know what this guy was doing. Just standing still like, what the hell are you doing, man? As you can see here, I use my second ability, dash in, walk behind him and use my ultimate. That's like the basic combo of Akai. And after that, we push with the Lord and we win the second game. So now we jump to the first game with Alice. So as you can see here, I'm playing Alice. I'm going in with my second ability, or first ability, second ability after. Then I'm just chasing. As you can see here, Alpha is tanking. I use my Petrify, and I have the perfect chain CC on the enemy, because I'm using Petrify on Alice as well. Like, Petrify on Alice is so strong, guys. As you can see here, I tried to Petrify the turtle, but unfortunately got it. Now I'm just chasing the Alpha. Unfortunately, he almost gets away, but I'm sniping this guy. The perfect snipe again. So the first game was not really interesting, but you can see all those red blobs, be sure to take them, because every blob you take increases your health by 10. So if you like an entire game long, you can get a lot of blobs and get so much extra health. Like, you will be super tanky, you will have a lot of AP, and Alice is super underrated, guys. I don't know why no one is playing Alice, but Alice is so incredibly strong, and we will see that in game 3. But first, let's go to game 2, where I play Alice. You can see here, I'm engaging using my second ability, and we pretty much one-shot the Yushin. And look, the damage on the sun, like, he almost dies instantly. So Alice is really mobile. You can use your second ability a lot of times. I finish off the Wukong, the sun. And your first ability, you can just keep spamming it every 4 seconds. And I'm not even building cooldown reduction here. And if you build cooldown reduction, you can use it even more. But on my build, I'm focusing on burst, as you can see in the build. The burst is really important for Alice. I really like it. And if you use the ultimate, you heal so much. As you can see here, 2 versus 1. They cannot kill me, guys. They can just not kill me. I'm just too strong. And here, unfortunately, I missed my first ability, but we still managed to get the kill on the Yushin with Harley. So as you can see here, we're just ending the game, and we will speed up to the second game. And the second game, you can really see the strength of Alice, guys. And after playing this Alice for a couple games, I really enjoy playing her. She's super fun, she's super strong, very underrated. And if you want to surprise your enemies with the Alice pick, be sure to do it. As you can see here, we are 2v2 against the Fanny and the Lancelot, and we just managed to win lane because I will keep poking. You can see here, perfect engage on the enemy. They are stunned for the entirety. I stun them with second ability, then Petrify, and with the burst damage of also my team, we managed to get a kill. So I don't know why Lancelot was going back in. I used my ultimate, managed to get a kill, and now you can see how hard it is to kill Alice. So I have no healing, so I cannot escape with my healing. But you can see, I use my first ability, I escape here. They are trying to chase me, like Fanny is trying to chase me. But I use my first ability again, and I can just escape that easily. Like, Alice is so hard to kill, guys. It's super annoying for the enemy. As you can see, a perfect combo again. I used my second ability, use my Petrify, and he takes like 3 tower shots, and that's why he died, also with my burst. What you can keep doing is you can play super aggressive, you can tower dive with the healing. As you can see here, I'm getting pretty low, but I managed to get a kill together with the Kagura, and my second ability did so much damage, like I bursted down his enemy. As you can see here, the poke damage of the first ability is so huge. I engage with my Petrify and my ultimate, and you can see they have no chance to like, your team will follow up and you get easy kills, guys. The engage of Alice is super surprising. The enemy often see it too late coming, and they will be dead before they know it. As you can see here, I just one-shot this Alpha, and yeah. This Moskov is trying to run away, and unfortunately he cancelled my first ability with the knockback. But you can just keep poking, and poking. So I see here, Zilong is in trouble with the Hayabusa, so I help him. Now I'm tanking super much damage, but I just don't die. You can see here I do a lot of damage. I missed my second ability, and now I snipe my first ability. I snipe this Lancelot. As you can see, he was running away, but the blob is super big, so it's pretty easy to hit. And we managed to get a win. So guys, that is episode 1 from Heroes A to Z, Akai and Alice. Be sure to play these heroes. Akai, best tank in the game. Alice, super underrated but super strong hero, super strong mage. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode and I hope to see you guys next time. Peace.